And even if we all droids, I'm R2. My haters get lightsabers, salam through. I'm a beast on beast, just like Hans Wu. I mean Wookie, sorry, but I be tripping, yo.
All right, let's hit the eyebrows. Bam. Bam. Eyebrow check. Gotta hit the eyebrow check. That's right. Woo! All right, folks. It is blazing hot outside, but we are here to pod. The ACs are off, so y'all don't have to hear a bunch of big buzzing noises. And hopefully nobody passes out during this pod. You know what I'm saying? I saw on the interwebs, it was a record high outside. It's hot, y'all. So let's talk about what's not hot. But before we do, let's introduce ourselves. You are?
I'm Gonzalez.
And I'm He Who Pods.
Sir.
I'm Jay. No, it's no good. He Who Pods? Like He Who Remains?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? He Who Pods. I'm working with that. I'm trying to find a cool nickname for all the pod stuff I do. Anyway.
He Who Pods.
I like it. For now, we'll see. I am Jay Gonzalez, and this is the G2 Podcast, episode 11. That's 11.
No.
No?
It's episode 9.
Oh, snap. El Nueve. Whoops. I might not even edit that out. Who knows?
No,
This is episode 9. That's fine. All right, man. So we went to go see Thor Love and Thunder. And if you haven't seen it, you should turn this off at this point right now, right here. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Maybe next time, come back. And for those who stick around, thank you. Hi, welcome back. We appreciate you too. We don't want to leave y'all left out. So, Thor Love and Thunder. This is the 4th Thor movie. This is the first Phase 4 Thor film. That was a mouthful. Sheesh. And this is the first time we see Thor after Avengers Endgame. So, we went to see it on the big screen. Went to see IMAX. I'm a big Christian Bale fan. And I was excited.
So am I.
Gore, you a big Christian Bale fan? Oh, I did my job. Yay! Gore the God Butcher. Ooh, crazy. Gotta go see this. So we went, IMAX tickets, big screen, big money, big bucks.
He fell asleep twice. That's how bad it was.
But not a big film. I don't know. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, the first time I fell asleep was in a big action scene. It just wasn't very actiony. It was like, all right, we built up to go fight Gore, and then we went to the Shadow Realm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they got to the Shadow Realm and started fighting, I was like, I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm still awake. It's still happening. Okay. It was alright. I don't know, man. It was weird. Then people were passing out powers. I don't know. I fell asleep for that part.
I didn't even like that part.
Before I go, I think I said enough for now. Talk to him. What you feel?
Okay. It was boring. It felt long, even though it was short. I feel like they dragged out so many parts. Also, since when could he just be like, here you go, here's a new power? Excuse me?
Who's he? You
Thor.
gotta be specific.
So, how could Thor just be, here you go, here's a fresh new power? No, and no. Just no. It's a no for me.
Alright. Well, let's talk about characters. What did you think about Lady Thor? Mighty Thor?
I didn't like that very much. I like woman power, but for her, like, she wanted the thing so she can live, and then she dies. That was just.
They said it was too much power for her human body.
But then, okay, never mind, because I just corrected myself in my.
But am I bugging out? But did they ever explain when the hammer broke?
Yes, they did. Hela, their sister, grabbed it, crushed it.
That's before Endgame. And in Endgame, they used it. In Endgame, so Captain America is using the regular hammer on Thanos.
Wait, when did it break again?
That's what I'm saying. When did it break?
They didn't explain that. Because in the little snippet of the scene they did where Hela, like, she breaks the hammer.
That was Thor 3.
That was the end of it. And then they don't explain how it crushed. And then when the tour guy comes and shows the little hammer, he's like, okay, so this happened, and now you can feel the energy off of it. How did it break again? Because now I'm confused. I didn't even think about that. I forgot about that.
Or I got it. I got it.
What is it?
When they went back in time, Thor was talking to his mother.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought back the hammer from the past.
They're like, you gotta figure this out yourself.
Okay.
We're just gonna give you context, and you can figure the rest out.
But then that doesn't make any sense. Because that means there was a broken hammer, and the hammer from the past, and the new axe hammer thing all at the same time during Endgame. Why was only one hammer summoned during Endgame then?
Because the other one was broken. And it couldn't.
If Jane was worthy enough to put it back together, so was Captain America.
It was probably too far, though.
No such thing as too far.
It was all the way in New York. Somewhere in New York. Somewhere. That or it could have been at Asgard.
I ain't buying it.
It probably could have been at Asgard.
It was in New Asgard, yeah.
It was in a containment thing.
And Jane, how you think Jane got it out the containment thing?
By
being worthy.
But she's right in front of it. The thing is, the fight happened here, right? The wall is where the fight happened. New Asgard is behind
doesn't matter.
The screen.
It doesn't matter where the hammer is. Whoever is worthy can wield the hammer and summon it.
You're right. I'm wrong. You're right.
Marvel, what are y'all doing? This film was not great. I'm not going to say it sucked, but it was not great. Christian Bale bodied his role. He did great as usual. Loved it. The rest of the film, though, not great. Omnipotent City was a letdown for me. They were hyping it up during the trailers and making it seem like we were going to meet all these fly gods. And really, we didn't. They made a couple jokes. We saw some jokey gods, like little hee-hee-ha-ha gods, but we didn't see anybody super fly. We saw the creatures from the Eternals, whatever they're called. The Celestials. We saw the Celestials. That was cool. But who cares? We didn't see anybody fly. And if we did, they didn't really tell us. I mean, I thought that was weak. I thought this was going to be a way to show us some really fly people or gods. And they didn't. I feel like it was a missed opportunity. And I feel like we're seeing a lot of missed opportunities lately in Marvel. I don't know what's up with that. I thought Jane was cool. It makes sense that a human can't wield the power of God, but then it's kind of weird because Captain America can. But Cap is an enhanced individual. But maybe because he didn't wield it for very long, I don't know. It's weird.
She had a suit though. That's the thing.
What?
She had a suit when she wielded the hammer. He
Yeah,
didn't.
I get it. I understand. It's cool, but it's weird.
Yeah.
Um, Yo, how long Thor's gonna be finding himself?
I don't know.
Because Thor been lost like since the first movie. He didn't know who he was in the first movie. Then he found himself, but not really. Then in Thor 3, again, he's finding himself. All of Endgame, he's finding himself. Like, yo, Thor, what's up, man? You need some affirmations or something? Like, do we gotta buy Thor an affirmation book? I don't understand. Gore killing everyone because of his daughter. Love the change. Not the original story. My understanding is the original story is his dad dies.
Mm.
And I really like the change here. The way they tied in the Necro Sword, that was cool too. Jane destroying the Necro Sword, it was kind of poetic, but also not my favorite thing. It's weird. Jane was the hero of this film, not Thor. Weird. And everybody's going to Valhalla. Cool. Who cares? Why? Another why? Hercules? Really? Why? Who cares? And if they just killed Gore the God Butcher, why can't they stop Hercules, who's half a god? Yo, Marvel, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Who's the other character? Yo, the stone guy, they try to pull some Groot stuff and make him survive with just a face. That was really weird.
Oh, he did survive with just a face.
Just a face tied to some braids that look like a mustache. Yo, and why everything gotta be funny? Everything gotta be funny? Yo, I don't understand. Why does everything have to be funny? Is it even an action movie anymore, or is it just a comedy? Because, yo, what is going on? It's like ridiculous. Go ahead.
It's not even a comedy, it's a try-hard comedy.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to make every moment make you chuckle or laugh, and it's like, can I just watch a movie? Can y'all stop trying so hard? You like Gore the God Butcher or not?
Oh yeah, he was my favorite.
All right. What do you feel about Thor in this film?
Out the window. Please and thank you.
And Zeus? What was that?
You see, he's supposed to be like the most powerful one though.
Supposed to be the most powerful god with the fly lightning rod.
But then
Anybody could wield his lightning rod? I don't know. I just...
Okay, my question is, how do you almost get killed by your own weapon? That's just like...
I mean, that happens to everybody in like every Marvel movie.
Fair point. But if he's supposed to be all high and mighty, he should have just grabbed it and like kind of pulled some, oh, you're throwing a knife at me, I catch it type of thing.
Yeah, it was whack.
Just like to get stabbed like...
It was like when Captain Carter got killed by the shield in Doctor Strange. It was like, what? Huh? Why? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on, but...
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't. I don't. And then, like, the answer to Thor saving himself and finding himself is love. Not love for Jane, who he loved and died. Just any love. Any love. And now the love of someone else's kid who he's raising.
I got a question about that though. I have one question about that. How can she wield it? The Stormbreaker. And her father could. That's confusing.
Well, you and your dad are not the same. You and me are not the same. You'll have traits that I won't have and qualities that I don't possess. And so that part is okay. It doesn't explain it, but she doesn't have to have it because her dad couldn't. Or vice versa. Just because her dad couldn't doesn't mean she can't.
I would have liked to see, though, how she'd learn to wield it and not just a fight scene where she's wielding it.
Well, that's what this whole movie was. The whole movie was fast forward. We didn't see anyone develop anything. Everything was like off camera. Thor lost all the weight and became a god. Off camera. Thor became this peaceful being, quote unquote.
Off
Camera. Jane became Thor. Off camera. Like, there's a lot of off camera stuff. Even all the gods that Gore, the God Butcher, killed, we didn't even see most of them die. That'd have been fly.
That would have been.
It's just like, oh, distress calls. All these gods are dying. Oh no! You should have saw him chopping them down, or how he killed them all.
That would have been fly.
That would have been cool. I don't know. I'm very concerned for Marvel at this point because this is the fourth or fifth movie. Fifth, right?
I think so.
Black Widow.
Shang-Chi,
Eternals, Thor, and Doctor Strange. 5.
Yeah.
This is the fifth movie, and none of them have been great yet. I don't think any of them have been a hit yet. Which is weird because y'all have a plan, and y'all have been doing this for years, and the technology is supposed to be better than ever, and the CGI is supposed to be better than ever. But the movies aren't. Do you think any of the 5 films that came out yet were great?
I like them, but I don't think they were great. Like, I feel phase 3 or phase 1 was better than this. Like, I feel all the phases were better than this one. But I do like certain things about certain movies. I don't like them. I don't think they're great.
But have any of them been an 8 or 9 or a 10 for you?
No.
Yeah, me either.
The highest rating I gave one of them was a 6.5.
What's that?
Which was Eternals.
Eternals is your favorite out of all of them?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
No, I like the fight scenes of that movie. That's the only reason why I was like that.
I mean, it's fine, but...
No, my thing is, I don't think they're great. It's just that those fight scenes I felt were really good. Everything else was just really weird. That's why I rated it 6.5.
Yeah.
Because other than that, it was really bad.
Like, I'm gonna watch Thor again.
I don't know.
Because, 1, I want to watch it without falling asleep. And 2, I like to give a chance to Marvel, but I really don't need to see this again. Like, it wasn't spectacular. And I don't think anything has been spectacular yet. Marvel, you gotta shape up. Like, I don't know what's the plan, but if Black Panther 2 is the next film and it's like this, I'm gonna be upset. And I believe in Ryan Coogler, so I don't think it will be as bad as these films have been. But Marvel, y'all need a hit. Like, y'all about to strike out. Because y'all are just doing subpar work. Like, Moon Knight was probably better than Thor. I almost bust out singing just now. I almost started singing the Moon Knight song. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
Go ahead.
If they mess up Black Panther 2, I am disowning myself from the Marvel fandom. And from now on, if that movie sucks, I'm not watching anything Marvel ever again.
But my thing is, it cannot suck and still not meet the criteria that we're looking for, because Marvel hasn't had a hit in Phase 4. I mean, you could say Spider-Man, but Spider-Man is like the not really film, because it's kind of Sony, kind of Marvel. And even if you want to say it's the one hit, look what it took to get your one hit. You had to call in favors and call in everybody and their mama.
Not the and their mama.
And their mama. everybody and their Green Goblin.
There was only one Green Goblin, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's okay.
Oh, I got it. Never
What's your favorite part of this movie?
mind. God Butcher. Anything him, except where he dies. I don't like that.
He didn't. I mean, he sacrificed himself for his daughter. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool, though.
I mean, the message of this movie was cool. Love conquers all. I guess, but I mean, just kill people, like. And then wait a minute, nobody important died.
Jane, but that's it.
You're right. I'll leave it.
Jane dies. Korg almost dies.
Almost doesn't count. He
Almost
lives and
don't
he's
count.
making a baby.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Everybody's making babies.
Yep. And then what's his name? God Butcher dies. He was kind of important. And then Valkyrie almost dies,
Another one who's alive.
which didn't make sense.
And then what she got stabbed with? The sword, no? How she's alive?
No, the bolt.
So that lightning bolt don't even hurt nobody because she's training kids and ruling kingdoms.
And Zeus is alive again.
And Zeus is alive. Yo, what kind of weak, godly lightning bolt is that? It's like an ungodly lightning bolt.
For Zeus to be the most powerful, I would expect a more powerful weapon. For both of them to still be alive and get stabbed with that weapon, you might as well let Thor rule the gods. Because at this point, God would have been... not God. Thor would have been better than Zeus.
And then that's my next thing.
Oh, no.
So now the gods are mad. So? So?
Why do we need to know that, though?
If Thor can beat Zeus, the most powerful god, what else really matters?
Nothing. My thing is, also, if Zeus is supposed to be the most powerful and undefeated, and his weapon couldn't even kill an Asgardian, how? Because Thor chopped off somebody's head with Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
And yet you're the most powerful. That doesn't make sense to me. Come on, you're supposed to be powerful. Where's the power? I need power.
Where's the power? I think that's the name of our episode.
Where's the power? Come on, like you're the most in Greek mythology. You're supposed to be the most powerful.
Well,
in
even
this
here,
movie.
they said here he's the top dog.
I know. I was trying to explain that.
No, I'm agreeing with you and saying not only in Greek mythology but in the MCU.
He's supposed to be the most powerful, and yet somebody who's supposed to be in a lower
tier,
godly rank, is that
that's
what we can call it?
That's good too. Yeah.
Is more. It has chopped off somebody's head with his weapon. Yet your own weapon almost killed you, didn't work, and then almost killed an Asgardian and didn't work. Please explain to me how that makes sense. Because for you to be the most powerful, you should be able to kill anyone in your path. Yet you have been almost killed, and didn't die. Someone also has been almost killed with your weapon, and they didn't die. That doesn't make sense.
I just think it's weird.
And then for you to claim that your son is gonna go kill Thor, sure. But Thor almost killed you. Let's be real here. With your own weapon.
Yeah, but the story, that's what I'm saying. The story of Hercules is that he's half a god and half human.
Which will make him weaker.
That's not going to do anything.
No. Not against Thor.
Thor's daughter could probably smack him up.
Probably.
And who knew permanent markers could stay on godly weapons?
That didn't even make sense. Because, hold on now. That hammer has been through a lot. If we will, hell and back. If we will. Yet, some permanent markers are staining it.
Or crayons, whatever it was she
Whatever.
used. That's some powerful chalk.
Because chalk comes out with water, and if he couldn't even try to rub it off, that hammer is gonna have makeup for the rest of its life. It's eternal life.
Well, folks, that's Thor: Love and Thunder. Now Thor is a uncle.
I didn't even like that part.
Raising
his enemy's daughter. Let that sit in. His enemy's daughter is now his niece. What? Sir, you're supposed to be powerful, yet you're training and raising your enemy's daughter. That don't make sense.
No. One thing I thought was really cool was Eternity.
Oh, I like that.
When they got to Eternity, and Eternity was this big galactic looking thing.
It kind of looked like the Eternals god, kind of.
I thought it was dope. I thought it was very cool. I liked the way they did it, and I thought that was a cool little exchange. I like that part, but I don't know, man. I really don't. Any rating for this movie, or it's too soon?
I might have to rewatch it and try not to be biased, but right now I would rate it a -6.
Come on, man, you OD.
Yeah, like a 4
out of 10.
Yeah.
What was Doctor Strange again? Oh, 5.5.
Yeah.
So this is not even as good as Doctor Strange.
No, it's worse.
Yikes. 4.5, folks.
No, just a 4.
Oh, just a 4.
Just a 4, not even the 0.5.
Yikes.
You don't get a 0.5.
Wow. I ain't even mad at that, because this was not great. Like, I probably would give this a 5 or a 6 at best. At best.
Oh.
And Christian Bale really carried this film. Thor, I don't know, man. I mean, he was there a lot, but
he didn't do much.
It's so
It's
weird.
kind of like Endgame,
and then just
where
like talking to all the weapons, like they're your girlfriend or your lover or your wife or something.
I didn't like that.
I know it's supposed to be funny, but it's not. It was weird. Really weird.
I didn't even like that part though. I didn't like the talking to the weapons thing. I felt that was like, you're delusional and you're giving a weapon beer like it's a human.
It's like he was so weak-minded, but so powerful physically.
Yeah.
It didn't even really go together.
No. The math ain't math in here.
There it is, folks. On that note, we're out of here. We see you another time in another galaxy.
Far, far away.